everybody, welcome back to Death and Taxes, game where you get to play as Death. So, last time we got in about 2 weeks into the game, and what happened? Fate went on vacation. We got to check out Cerberus' den, and there's a man in the mirror who's been telling us to change. Doesn't seem to be too talkative right now. But without further ado, I guess let's get to work. Let's see what's going on. Oh, got a wind turbine design that increases energy production. Another serial killer caught. Prison guard arrested. Local thug stabbed in a gang-related incident. And Plum's finally at rest after gang conflict ends. Lucky day, or is it? Ah, the Lucky day, or is it? Ah, the unjustly denigrated, unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology. It is but a day like all the other days. Quota for the day. A total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die, and spare any humans with an artistic background. Enjoy your pleasant workday. Fate. Alright, so, where's my choices? Boy. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't get any choices. The cat already did my work for me. The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with her paw. You wouldn't know what happened to my files, now would you? The cat pauses for a moment, then continues brushing herself, indifferent to your confusion. I thought we were friends. Before the cat has a chance to respond, the phone rings. In an ear-piercing metallic clatter, you hear a familiar voice.
Hello? Hello? Lady Portington, is Grim there?
The cat replies absent-mindedly.
Oh, goodness. Grim, I heard that. I understand the job can be stressful, that these decisions do not come lightly. But you cannot let everybody live. Such actions will have serious consequences, even if you cannot foresee them. That is what I am for. Trust me, it will be for the benefit of everyone. Understood?
Something happened to the files. They were
What?
gone.
Could you repeat that? All I hear is static.
I said the cat stole the files.
No matter. You know what the job entails, Grim. I implore you to take it seriously. The world needs to stay in equilibrium.
Well, I
do hope we will not have to repeat this discussion in the future. Think before you act. That is all.
Alright. I can't stay mad at you. It's just a cat. I guess I don't get money.
Accentuate the morphological field. Some reclassification of the framing stratum. I should have known. Scaffolding of the antediluvian complex. Oh, maybe. Meta-resonance trigger.
What's going on?
I'm the strange one, am I? Fairly put, I suppose. I am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive, the archive of all existence. Or the bits I've managed to catalogue thus far. Did you know there is a lot of existence?
I figured as much.
More than you are able to conceive. Yet I see promise in you, Spawnling. So, let me tell you a secret.
Oh,
You
a
see,
secret.
The archive sprouts a mind. Eons ago, incomprehensible to most. Those were the days. We were so young then, Fate and I. Two strapping lads.
So you've been in the business for a while.
There was little in the archive initially, but it didn't take long for it to start growing, expanding.
Fate was younger once. How old are you?
Pay attention. Don't get sidetracked. I can't allow you to mess with the structure of this dialogue. We
Oh,
must proceed on topic and in an orderly manner. Now, the archive kept expanding. Until it achieved awareness of a sort. Consciousness. But not a kind you'll easily recognize and engage with. We couldn't foresee this happening. The awakening of the archive. Its development into a unique organism.
And what does it want?
Nothing much, as far as we can tell. It just exists, expands, endures. The 3 E's?
What happens if it stops existing?
I'm skeptical of this being at all possible. The archive has grown beyond imaginable boundaries. What could damage the animated embodiment of existence? It has to be something greater than the archive itself, which even I must deem absurd.
Ooh, I kinda wanna
Alas,
visit.
visitations are limited to professional archivists only. It calls to me, so I must return. I hope you enjoyed our talk.
Yes?
Spawn 91, what's your name?
The name is Frank Whittle.
Nice to meet you, Frank.
I said Frank, not Frank. Ugh.
My apologies. Pleased to meet you, Frank.
I'm pleased to meet you too. Ugh.
So So, what's up?
Do you know about the butterfly effect?
I'm scared of butterflies, so I'll be leaving now. Yes, I am aware.
What if I'm that butterfly? Eh? Haphazardly fluttering around and then millions of souls perish in anguish.
A weird way of phrasing things, but sure.
I don't want that on my conscience. I can't handle it. And that's the least of my problems. Last week someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly.
Pretty funny, though.
Well, not to me it isn't. Nothing funny about it at all. It's outright mean, I tell you.
Not sure how this
And that's
is
still not all of it.
more important.
Last month I had to work in the dog department.
Yeah, I had to work for the plant department.
But I love dogs.
Not the dogs.
I know, right? And the people in the dog department, absolute bad apples. I was scared for the afterlife. I was. But you know, before that, someone filled my room with balloons.
That doesn't sound
It
so
was
bad.
terrifying. They could all pop any second, and they did. Slowly, one by one, as I was trying to sleep.
Still sounds pretty benign.
It's not. It's torture. But I think I know who's behind it. I have an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher.
Don't worry, buddy. The name's not as cool as Frank Whittle.
Thanks. I guess I needed that. But other people, well, they just keep telling me how great Lance Thrasher is. How fun they are to hang out with, how awesome they are, how amazing. How they tell the best jokes and get into the craziest shenanigans.
They sound like a hoot and a half.
Frankly, I don't understand what's so special about Lance Thrasher. So, I thought I had to let them know. I walked straight over to Lance and I told them that I don't find them riveting and I don't particularly care about their lame jokes.
And then what happened?
But then Lance just said, keep it real, and then went on to do a handstand on their desk. Everyone in the office started chanting their name. Lance, 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 Lance.
And then they put your stapler in a jar of strawberry jelly?
And all those other things.
Why do you think it's
The
them?
culprit keeps writing Thrasher was here on everything. With a marker. So, problem solver, what do you think? What should I do?
Wait, you can't stoop to their level, you must be the one to balance it out. That's not balance. I think that you should get back at Lance.
You're right. See, I'm already ahead of you. I've been working on this epic prank.
Oh?
Or it can get cascade. I am going to completely wrap all of Lance Thrasher's belongings in tinfoil and tape. And when they go to the kitchen to get some scissors, bam! A cupboard full of tennis balls. Crushed. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling inspired now. Thank you, friend. I need to go and get this set up.
Into our bartender.
Well, hello again. The den is always glad to see a returning customer. 2 weeks down and you're still kicking. Well done.
Yeah? No thanks to the cat.
Say, I've been thinking and, I was hoping you'd explain it to me, the process. I mean,
Process?
how do you make the choices? How do you really decide who gets to live and who doesn't?
I carefully compare all the data with the requirements, except for when cats steal my
Dedication and
work.
diligence are noteworthy. Must take you a long time, though.
Not that long. The rules are clear, the files are clear, match one to the other.
Simple as that, eh? Okay, then another question I've been pondering about the process. Do
Alright.
you think about the people after you've made the decision? Or do you forget all about them after it's done?
I remember, but what's done is done.
Doesn't all of it make you anxious? Sure makes me, and I ain't even the one choosing. Yeah, I don't think I could handle the pressure. Gazing upon the decision tree, how it branches out across infinity, across space and time.
Well, I haven't ended the world yet.
Anyway, this has been enlightening. Thanks for the answers. Anything I can get you?
What's the deal with the Lady Poddington?
Fate's cat? She's an adorable furball, ain't she? Always skulking around in search of mischief.
Yeah, including stealing all my files and letting
She
everybody
sneaks down
live.
here, too. So I feed her a few morsels.
I want to pet her.
The fur's like perfect velvet, you know. It's nice she keeps Fate company. Fate's archaic. Although Zaons might not be good for the, you know, mentality. What else you got in mind?
I, keep hearing voices.
That's so. Well, most of us hear voices a lot of the time.
The voice in the mirror.
Ah, wait, so you got a mirror that reflects back your own voice?
I don't think that it's my voice.
It's not like I can hear it. All I got is you sitting here sounding like a regular Reaper, scraggly and skeletal. Or maybe it's your conscience trying to kick through the barrier. Becoming a Reaper ain't easy, so you haven't fully internalized the struggle, you're not happy with your work, or you sense something's off.
Maybe.
What do I know? I'm just a barkeep, so that makes me only half a therapist.
Oh yeah, somebody also, contacted me using
Oh.
a profile.
What did this mysterious entity want?
Asked me to mark everybody to die.
And you following, or what?
Nah, I don't follow
You follow
orders.
Fate's orders like a well-behaved drone, right?
I follow Fate's orders.
Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. I don't know what goes around in the office, I just own the den. What else you got in mind?
What do you know about the archivist?
The prime curator of the archive, you mean? They work down in the cellar, below Mortimer.
That's pretty far down.
I haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organizations before, but I guess it comes with the territory.
I guess so.
You two ought to get along fine. Heck, just bond over the equilibrium and standardizations and the like. Maybe you should eventually apply for an archive job instead.
Did I really?
Nah, I'm kidding. I don't think it works like that. The Abysmal Archive is a wild land, and not easy to enter. What else you got in mind? Sure, what's your poison?
Let's see. What much money do I have? I don't even know. Get one of the heat deaths of the universe. How we going
Au
now?
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Well, time to end the day. It's like Fate's back in office. See, there's what's supposed to happen. Supposed to have files. Well, I don't know what happened yesterday. Morning, Grim. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. Quota for the day. 6 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. And choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die. Looking forward to the review. Fate. Alright, interesting that you would say left side of the bundle. Well, a restaurant owner, a drug dealer, a helicopter pilot. Well, you fit the criteria of transportation. I wouldn't call a forklift operator transportation, though. Hunter, unemployed, cobbler, and mayor. Do I just do that one and then these 5 since they're on the left? Getting old, but they still have a big hand keeping the city council stable, although too a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. Can't even count the amount of shoes they've made. Dream of making shoes gives an understanding of how it feels to be in other people's shoes, because actually wearing other people's shoes doesn't really give any particular insights. Reggie graduated from clown school a long time ago, but the search for a paying clown gig has been unfruitful. They keep making balloon animals in their tiny apartment in the fear of losing the finesse. They also stay in character 24/7, which some people find creepy. Luigi is a revolutionary, a radical, an avant-garde hero of the people, the ultimate underdog, a vanguard of change beloved by all. They love cruising around in the forklift at high speeds. But considering the forklift is not very fast. He was in the transportation department. Let's see. Originally a systems engineer for a large tech company, he has begun promoting a return to grim survivalism to a hunter state, stalking prey in forests, national parks, and parks of the world. Any living beast is considered fair game, and this does mean any. You know what they say. The most dangerous game of all is man. Let's see. Liar and grifter, ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions cause veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Aaron is a small-time crook selling low-grade narcotics to those who want to party. Lately, they've started experimenting with different chemical compounds to figure out if they could concoct any new interesting blends. And got munchies for shark fin but can't find any. Not if Luis Zim... This man seems lit. It's a good thing that he didn't end up in the left side. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods, like turtle jelly, which Luis has served in a restaurant for a decade. They're also involved in distributing these food items to grocery stores. There we go. Confirmed. Here's the voices.
Psst. See? What did I tell you?
What?
The others conspiring behind your back. You saw the result.
I think it was the cat.
They waited for you to let the guard down, whispering, "Look, it's the pathetic runt."
So what do you know?
They'll make you fail and get you fired. Or are you deliberately trying to fail? That's devious. Keep them guessing and watch your back, Reaper.
Mr. Fate.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
I like our little chats.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse. So, okay, yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers, please? Where are you? Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
Correct or whatever. Is there an issue?
No, I would not say that. In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
The rules are there for a reason, are they not?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters? One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with?
If you can't trust me with the basics, you can't trust me with the more important things, can you?
Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Looks like we got 14 days before the ultimate evaluation. This should just have all the same, yep.
Back from her booty, are ye? Used to belong to the ruthless Corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and let Lady Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day, the rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of the Telenor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Ah, yes. The true value of a coin. A random 50-50 chance. Let's see. Bull Earthers come to power after the mayor's death. Geography school curriculum says to be changed. New mayor says. Thinker claims we live in the best possible society of all time. Nothing is wrong. Local shark population drops to a dangerous level. Experimenting drug dealer accidentally designs a powerful remedy for migraines. City budget experiences unexpected surplus. Politicians are baffled. Reckless forklift operator drives off of a cliff. Officers find dozens of half-gnawed human bones in a cellar near Midway Park. And CEO of the WatWat social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. So I guess we let the Bull Earthers take control, but other than that, it's all just fine. Nothing else really bad happened. Congratulations, Grim. You have passed the performance review as expected. But let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. 6 humans must die. At least 3 humans with a scientific background must die. Do you even have anybody 30 or younger? We only have 1. I cannot kill at least 2 30 or younger, as there is only 1 younger than 30. It is a scientific background too, though. Do we have at least 3 scientific backgrounds? Nope. Wow, it legitimately... I can leave it to a coin flip if I feel like it. That's a lot of skull though. Okay. Legitimate researcher for Greedy Tomb Raider. Consensus has not been reached. When it comes to this noted archaeologist, for the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts found in the Ferrodin region. Statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of key values. And astronomers. Enzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries. Doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they're slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Yep, you are a crazy person. You're scamming people. How does this say it's right sometimes? Alright, let's see. Music, dogs, drinking. What else can one hope for in life? One to enjoy the sweet life of a designer, a prestigious business IT company. They also enjoy making 5-second videos on the popular social media platform Webbot. What the heck? Oh, that's not very ethical. I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I need one more. I guess. Stealing is wrong. Well, luck have my choices. That's bad.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved. Your grandeur grows with every passing moment. Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
What are you rambling about?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty. Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Well, we'll do with that information as we will, which isn't much, to be honest.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well.
Well, good evening.
I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own? Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. Papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation? Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue. Ah, the complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region, time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals. Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions. That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else? What do you mean? Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference. Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly. In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider time works a bit differently in here. Anything else? You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials. The store and places. Anything else? No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic. Anything else? Until tomorrow, Grim.
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium! Ever been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked.
How long
no
was that?
stopping. Till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
Very interesting. Spawn mail. Thesis on the Zeitgeist wins second prize at the local essay. Blithering in are lizardmen pretending to be municipal officials. Known mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Stadium officials confused. Noted archaeologists caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts out of Verdun. Shot by a militia. We try some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium. Have a great take on these techniques of a more structural nature. Put up for the day, a total of 2 humans have to die. The humans can be... The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. You're the boss. Edge people, but Hugo and I tonight. Let's see, gardening is favorite pastime and also their line of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different recipes. They are also an expert in natural poisons. Well, it looks like you ate one of those natural poisons. Sorry. With look on economic planning, literally the last 5 years they have argued for a new way to organize and systematize labor and production of resources and for a different distribution of capital, which often resolves around renegotiating regulations and corporate oversights. Dropped out of high school to become a film star. After years of attempts, they've only managed to land one role, a rather embarrassing commercial. Turns out that the competition for becoming an actor is vast. sitting down at the Sun Country wine region where they now work as viticulturists. They enjoy fast food, cooking, and horse riding at off, and have 7 grandchildren who visit often. Not really visiting much now.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Can't be worse than some of the writers out there.
Cannot be worse than what? What do you have in mind?
Humans just publish
but
all
I can
sorts
certainly
of junk.
rise above mere junk. I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. All the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Oh, even
Well,
the cat's
off you
happy.
go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Let's see here. More power to the ultra corporations. It is the way of the future. They can build it, they will build it. Death of viticulturalist drastically lowers the overall quality of wines from 790. Aspiring film star finds a new adventure by becoming a mind-fluencer. Municipal gardener. Dead in their own home, cause of death unclear. And market experts warn against investing in Bitcoin. A fresh idea. I hope you are still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another new structural method that you will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. The chaos away, will you? Cheers, fate. I can kill as many as I want. Let's see. By its tech support all across northern countries, this can be more interesting than one assumes. I'm gonna say that's top and bottom row, as in orientation for a printer. Not orientation as the top is the top to the bottom. But we'll see if he likes it. Chief likes attention and has an account on every social media platform. Their favorite activity is hanging off cliffs while taking selfies. Large following on social media has also brought in a hefty sponsorship from a medical insurance company. far as a mediocre crane operator, they make a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. It's an alcohol problem, and abuse, of course, their significant other and children. They get angry while intoxicated. An avid investment enthusiast, spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices, buying and selling stocks randomly, despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, they keep successfully convincing people on social media to invest in Gitcoin. I don't see a reason for them to die. I guess you can live. There's no reason to kill you off yet. There's nothing Armin likes to do more than gossip. As a hairdresser provides ample opportunity for this hobby. Due to memory issues, Armin occasionally starts gossiping about the client they're currently in the process of working on. Again, nothing to really... Let's see, Wilton is a very proficient logistics coordinator. Their nickname at work is Smooth Operator. They also apply these skills to managing 2 separate secret families. Sorry, buddy, but that is not good. Nikolai isn't going to work anymore, ever. They really don't have to, because once upon a time, they stole a ton of money in a heist, then hid the money, and then all their heist partners died due to more or less mysterious causes. Oh, that money's never gonna turn up.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
Alright.
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, but I don't believe that's our
Perhaps.
make.
We do still hold some control over the levers.
I really don't see the line of thought going anywhere.
Never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Actually, I do have some thoughts on
I am all
loyalty.
ears, Grim.
Don't you think it flows a little too
Such is the
one-way?
nature of loyalty.
I guess.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
No daily review?
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked more deaths than necessary. Enjoy your reprimand. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Didn't say not to mark more death. legendary tech support team died in an airplane crash. Major flaw in Toyabishi medical equipment leads to demise of a number of critical patients. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement. These two had no idea they were married to the same person until this funeral dispute. Thousands of families impoverished after the crash of Bitcoin prices, destroying all their savings. Drunken crane operator tips crane into the sea. Social media star falls off cliff while taking selfie. Cosmopolis hosting the basketball season final match. Tune in or cheer from the arena for the whole crowd. And tonight's report: construction flaws being hidden, a troubling trend on the rise. I thought not to be too predictable, but the massacre you wrought yesterday, unacceptable. Yet I understand we could use a bit of alteration and alternation sometimes. Which is why I've developed a proper new process. Every other profile has to die. Massacre, I did people who you didn't specifically tell me to. Okay, we will organize these into 2 stacks, and then I'll choose which one to kill and which one to not. Let's see. Great Kind Life, been working in the local Beats and Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years, ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around in order to stop being an office drone. I was extremely lazy and in a constant mood of discontent, yet no one truly knows why, as they talk very little. They also exhibit a lot of gluttonous behavior. They dedicate their life to taking care of their home and 2 children. Their partner is the sole breadwinner of the family, and although the kids are getting more independent, no intention of returning to work. And has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power and position brings. And Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. Well, the available activities: only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza without even live streaming at all. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Started off a student of sociology, is currently on the path of becoming the highest scoring power forward in local college basketball history. When not training or studying, they often help out in the community. Christia has worked in real estate for 20 years. Got a nice house, they'll sell it. Got a crooked house, they'll sell that too, even fetching a high price. And deficiencies must be concealed, of course, but money is money. Raphael always had a problem with authority, which is why they got fired from their previous police job for insubordination. They prefer to work alone anyway. They started an investigation firm hoping to catch dangerous criminals, but mostly get hired to follow cheating spouses and take incriminating photos. I do like this side a little bit less than the other.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Killing.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
That's my name.
Of course not. You're pure and clean. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears,
Appreciate it.
speaking.
Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything. Certainly, once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing. Anyway,
Interesting.
we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Very well.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
One to 28. Those are the days. All of them.
Blimey, we scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers, and in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations, and all of the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Quite the town. Promising young athlete dead in a busing car collision. Doctors find unknown enzyme composites in the body of a dead athlete. Active samples could have led to new medical territories. Real estate legend Krista Singh crushed after house collapses. Client managed to escape. Probably should have done a better job of doing your safety checks in that house. House fire caused by a faulty electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Judge rules to allow severely ill environmentalists to die peacefully. cozy bohemian Waffle House gaining popularity. Research into drone warfare shows it's close and useless and woefully error-prone. Grim, I will keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in my balancing methodology. Oof. Put up for the day. The last 3 humans coming from the vets have to die. I'm counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Make it count, Fate. Phineas claims a dog ate their diploma, and everyone just has to believe they're an actual dentist to look like they know what they are doing. Niece just drills random teeth. Tries to model themselves after the good old mafia novels and films without realizing those stories are made up by authors who have no connection or understanding of organized crime. Soon enough, they'll realize there are no honor codes and no family bonds. Crime is just crime. Bjorn has been unemployed for nearly a decade. After many failed job applications, they lost motivation to try again. At the time, they have started obsessively watching rom-coms and even quoting them in random conversations. Truly the dredges of society. A logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally pay for habitats by mistake, destroying hundreds of thousands of endangered birds. After enlisting, decide to focus on the popular high-tech approach of drones because of the experience of controllers and because it felt safer and less traumatizing. They're hoping to make the world a better and safe place. And all these people get to live regardless, because that's what they say. Conrad is obsessed with building the ultimate gel nails. The designs keep getting wilder and more impractical each day, but customers keep becoming thirsty for the most fashionable, weaponizable nails. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim illegal income. But avoid customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. That's kind of funny.
Grim, why are you here?
Why am I here?
Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Hey, can I ask some more questions?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
Yes, that feels about
Any
right.
other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
Oh, peaceful, illuminated paradise?
Hardly. Any other questions?
I think mortals have some drive towards
Because
death.
they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
They do often seem willing to throw their lives away for silly reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful. Even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Oh, nothing
Ran.
else.
Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Cord blimey! You're looting! All me wares. Oh, don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least. I remember it was like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have ye seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
Wow, one of Bates' ties. And we'll get in one last day. Numerous people around Cacti Valley have contracted dysentery. Epidemiologists are baffled. Crime boss gunned down on the street by rival mobsters escalates turf war. Logging company accused of destroying yet another hawk habitat. Looking was done by the book, claims the spokesperson. And casualty rate of club fights increases. Expert blame sharp gel nails. Now for the assignment. The assignment. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Quota for the day. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. We'll figure it out, yes? Keep your eyes open. Wait. Let's see, consider his job as a doctor more of a hobby. They enjoy traveling to various foreign lands and shooting short films. Given their regular travel agenda, they have 3 wives in different countries. A barista who hates coffee, that's fine, since they find all coffee equally bad tasting, they unknowingly keep committing a grave sin when serving new customers. Ooh, that's no good. Heating up cold coffee in the microwave. Is doing okay in school, and they even gained a couple of good friends, one of whom they have a crush on. Their parents are about to leave town, which means it's time to throw a huge party. You're young. Prolonging an exciting life of adventure, Lina finally decided to settle down and pursue this newfangled thing called live streaming on Jingle.tv. They've amassed a small but dedicated following due to their charming personality and infectious laugh. Yeah, these two are fine. And you, in their youth, Paula was successful bank robber, finally getting put after her 8th robbery after spending a philosophically fueled 10-year prison sentence. They emerged with unique insights. They've been teaching at the Institute of Deconstruction of Central Cosmopolis University ever since. Fate's not in, is he? As you enter, you notice Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Aw, you're so cute.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
So I'm reporting to the cat again.
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. You may be wondering about who is in charge. I did consider leaving dear Lady Poddington again, but my hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these few days. But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Hope you heard the boss, I did well enough.
Whoa there, stranger. Almost blinded me with that shiny skull of yours. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
That would
I
be
mean,
correct.
The dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
I'm sleeping just fine.
Interesting. Haven't met many Reapers who do. Besides me, of course. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
Another Reaper. I've been dying to meet one for ages. Yeah, I can also tell by those dark circles. How do you like it here? You don't look tired at all.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll meet plenty more. Provided you don't get fired. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do? Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones. Doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called. I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I thought of asking Fate about your never-ending changing instructions. You mean my choices affect the world all the time?
Huh. I've seen the boss like once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
I get different instructions.
Congratulations.
Nikki's
I just
read
do
it.
what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Yep. Life without decisions, that's the dream.
I mean, a little variety couldn't hurt. But all in all, I guess it's pretty nice. Can't really complain.
It's time for you to start making your own decisions.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Hmm. Not instantly.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Been getting along just fine until now, right?
Well, good luck to
Thanks
you.
for the chat, stranger. Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later. Maybe.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross, it's been ages.
I just think my current look really suits me.
Oh, Grimmy, this lack of transformation, no, it does not suit you. I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case.
Oh?
A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later.
I mean, I do believe that I have changed multiple times throughout, playthroughs, so...
Crisis averted. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Pretty good.
Really? I've been having doubts. This whole power dynamic doesn't feel right. All these lives subjected to the whims of a callous office. I couldn't be so confident, not with these grim consequences. Call that comfortable complacence. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah?
Twice as powerful to you, you say?
But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you? Sure,
Get a
what's your
drink.
poison? One borehole coming right up. Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Interesting that I can have a usual despite me having... Or one of each. But I will call it at about there. We have about 7 days left before the next big event. Not sure what's really gonna happen. But tune in next time and we will probably find out. Well, until next time.